Alright, what's going on, guys? Here I'm again doing part 5 of my zombie suggestions, and I'm gonna get right to it. The first thing I would like to see in this part, for you to increase the limits of your perks from 4 to 5. So then, I hate on Kino and 5, you have to choose between one perk or another, because on Kino and 5, when you're playing on multiplayer, you have Quick Revive, Juggernog, Speed Cola, Mule Kick, and Double Tap. And you can only have 4 perks on those 2 maps at the same time. So you either have to choose, I usually have to choose between Quick Revive and Double Tap, because those are the 2 perks to me that I can live without, but they would kind of help. So, a lot of times I have to rationalize, okay, Double Tap would make me be able to shoot zombies faster before they get close to me. Whereas with Quick Revive, I can rationalize, well, if my teammate goes down, I'll be able to revive them faster, and they'll be able to get back up and help me. So I think you should be able to increase your limit on perks from 4 to 5, or at least on every single map have some way to get a random perk bottle and get another perk. So next, I'd like to see them put Mule Kick and Solo and Split Screen, because I think it's like a bug or something, but I've played on Split Screen with one of my friends, and, and we were playing on Kino, and Mule Kick was sitting where it should be on Kino. And then when we died, we come back alive, and then we go to the same room, and Mule Kick's not there. When you play on Solo, on Kino and 5, Mule Kick's not there. I don't get why, but on Moon, Mule Kick is there. It's in the map. And it's the same with Call of the Dead and Ascension, and I'm not sure about Shangri-La, but Mule Kick isn't there in Solo and Split Screen. Like, sometimes in Split Screen, it is there, but a lot of times it's not. So I think they should make it like Moon, where as Mule Kick spawns in the map no matter what. No matter if you're playing on Solo, Split Screen, or online. So next, I'd like to see when a player respawns, they get a random pistol and 1,500 points. That is if they, let's say they have like 750 points, they respawn with 1,500. That way they can buy the mystery box, they can buy a gun off the wall, and I don't think there's no gun in the game so far that costs more than 1,500 points off the wall. So yeah. And what I mean by a random pistol is, instead of having your wimpy, starting pistol, your M1911, I would like you to, respawn with a random pistol. Like, sometimes they'll respawn with the M1911, sometimes they'll respawn with a Python, or a dual-wield CZ75, or just a regular CZ75. That'd be kinda cool. I don't expect you to respawn with all of your guns. I just think it'd be kinda cool. Whereas, once you get to a really high round, and your teammates respawn, all I have is a wimpy pistol, and that's not going to do crap to zombies when you get to a high round. That's not going to do crap. You can empty your whole entire clip into one zombie, and it won't even damage him. You can knife it about 34 times, and the zombie won't die. But if you respawn with a Python, maybe it's like only a 4-hit kill once you get to a high round. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Next, I'd like to see zombies are going after a bigger threat, whereas, one player has, a China Lake, which I hope they remove that, but let's just say instead of the China Lake, the M21 Law, and they have I don't know, maybe have, Double Tap or something. Speed Cola, let's just say that. So this player doesn't even have Juggernog. They only have Speed Cola and the M2 Law. Whereas this other player has every perk, and they have, you know, a Thunder Gun, a Ray Gun they have them all Pack-a-Punched, and like a RPK Pack-a-Punched. And they haven't gone down at all. I would like zombies to go after that person. I'm not saying all the zombies and all of the map would go for this person, would totally ignore this other person. I'm just saying that since there's going to be 48 zombies in the map at one time, you can, let's just say 36 of them would go for, let's say, player 2, and then player 1, who has M2 Law and Speed Cola, let's say, I don't know, I don't want to do the math here. Let's try that again. Player 1 has 40 zombies coming for him, and then player 2 has 8 zombies coming from there. I don't know, I just don't expect all the zombies to go for one player. I think it would make the game much more fun. That way, once you get to a high round, you're basically screwed. You respawn, you have a pistol, and if you don't have a lot of points, there's basically no way you can rack up a lot of points, because then you have to buy Juggernog, you have to go over to the box, and usually the box isn't around where you spawn. So, yeah, I just think that would make it better. So next, I think players should be kicked for inactivity, because I hate playing on a map or a match where you're playing with a couple guys and 2 of them are AFK and they just keep getting down and down, and I don't get why they would just do that. I don't get why they would play the game if they're just going to be AFK all the time. I mean, sometimes you can be AFK for a couple minutes, I get that, but if you're AFK for the whole game, if you're AFK for more than 10-15 minutes into the game, you're just kicked from the game. And if they were the host, it migrates the host, so instead of ending the game, because it says host ended game, instead of saying that, it'll just switch the host to another person that is not AFK. So next, I would like to see for them to upgrade Quick Revive, that when you go down and you come back up, you'll keep one of your perks. So let's say you have Quick Revive, Juggernog, Speed Cola, and PhD Flopper. You go down, when you get back up, you'll lose Quick Revive, but instead of losing all of your perks, you lose all but one. So you could maybe lose all but Double Tap or PhD Flopper, or if you're lucky enough, Juggernog. I don't know, it could be maybe only in multiplayer or something, whereas instead of it costing 1,500 points, it costs 2,000 points. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Next, I'd like to see the created class. I mentioned this in my first zombie suggestion video, but the created class, what I'm talking about is when you spawn into the match, you don't have a certain gun, whereas when you're in the pre-game lobby, you can edit your classes, where if you get enough points or whatever, tokens, then you can maybe put an extended mag attachment on your starting pistol. That way when you spawn in the game, you'll have an extended mag in your starting pistol. But if you change the Galil to have a red dot sight, when you start the game, you won't spawn with the Galil red dot sight. But when you get the Galil from the mystery box, you will have a red dot sight on it. That'd just be really cool if that was the way it is. I would like to, when you kill a zombie, it drops a special, some ammo, ammo for a certain gun. It won't be a max ammo, but let's say it's ammo for the starting pistol. That way, kind of make it more challenging. It rarely does ammo for the ray gun or something like that, the thunder gun, something good, whereas it gives you ammo more for something crappier. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.